Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today we're diving into a filing from Mama's Creations, Inc. And no, it's not about your grandma's secret cookie recipe, though I bet their financial results could use some of that kind of magic. We'll see if this company is cooking up something good or just serving us leftovers. This is a Form 8K, which is basically a quick update a company sends to the Securities and Exchange Commission, the SEC, when something important happens. This one is dated March 11, 2025, so it's pretty recent. Mama's Creations, Inc., that's the company we're talking about today. They're registered in Nevada. Alright, let's get straight to the good stuff, the numbers. Item 2.02 talks about the results of operations and financial condition. It mentions some information from Exhibit 99.1 which, conveniently, gives us a sneak peek at their expected financial results for the fourth quarter of the year. They're also planning to participate in investor conferences and giving operational updates, which means they'll be talking to investors soon to hype up their stock and make more sales of it. Item 9.01 is all about the exhibits, and we see Exhibit 99.1, the press release we just talked about, and Exhibit 104, which is just some technical data. Exhibit 99.1 is their press release, so let's dive into it. The headline announces expected fourth quarter fiscal year 2025 revenue. This means they are sharing preliminary results before the full official report comes out. That implies that the results are good enough to get investors excited. Mama's Creations expects to report record revenue of $27.5 million for the fourth quarter. That sounds pretty good. Record revenue means they sold more than they ever have before in a single quarter, pretty solid growth. What's really exciting is this adjusted EBITDA is expected to increase approximately 45%. EBITDA is basically earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, so it's a measure of how profitable the business is at its core, before you start factoring in things like debt and accounting tricks. A 45% increase is huge. The increased revenue and profitability are partly thanks to the acquisition of TFF, that's a company they bought. Management also said that it's thanks to our sales and operational improvements, so they're patting themselves on the back for doing a good job running the company. Now they plan to be at some investor conferences. These events are a chance for them to pitch their story to potential investors and analysts. They will be at the Roth MKM 40th Annual Conference. The management team will be available for one-on-one meetings. This is where the big investors and analysts get to grill them about their business. The Papa Grand Foods acquisition sounds exciting. It's a move to expand their product offerings and reach more customers. They say this transaction is consistent with our acquisition strategy, which means they plan to buy more companies in the future. This section dives into the numbers a bit more. Again, they expect record revenue of $27.5 million. That's definitely something to brag about. Adjusted EBITDA is expected to increase to approximately $3.0 million compared to about $2.1 million last year. Remember that adjusted EBITDA, or earnings before interest, taxes, depreciation, and amortization, is up 45%. This is a big number. They do say that these financial results are preliminary and subject to change, so take it with a grain of salt, but still looks great. The filing includes a section about forward-looking statements. This is a standard disclaimer that says, hey, we're making predictions about the future, but things could change. Basically, these statements are not guarantees of future performance, and there are risks and uncertainties involved. The section warns that actual results could differ materially from those expressed in the forward-looking statements. You can find more information about these risks in their other filings like the 10K and 10Q reports. So what does all of this mean? Mama's Creations seems to be on a roll. They're reporting record revenue, their profitability is way up, and they're making strategic acquisitions to grow their business. The management team seems confident, and they're actively engaging with investors to spread the word. However, it's important to remember that these are preliminary results and there are always risks involved. The company is making forward-looking statements, which are not guarantees of future performance. They acknowledge the risks and uncertainties that could cause actual results to differ from expectations. On balance, though, Mama's Creations looks like a promising company. Their financial results are strong, their growth strategy is well-defined, and they seem to be executing their plan effectively. This doesn't mean you should run out and buy their stock right away, but it's definitely a company to watch. Thanks for tuning in to Corporate Decoder. If you enjoyed this analysis, please like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into the world of corporate filings. What company should we decode next? Let us know in the comments below.